big breaking news coming in from Islamabad. Thousands of Imran Khan supporters have now entered Islamabad. Fierce clashes have also broken out between PTI supporters and also the police personnel, the security personnel who have been deployed in Islamabad. This protest is demanding the release of Imran Khan, who is currently behind bars. And the protest has gotten fierce, with violence also breaking out in several parts. In fact, several people have been injured, and according to local media reports, over 3 security personnel have also died in the clashes. One of the protesters has also succumbed to his injuries. And like you see on your screens, viewers, these are desperate attempts by PTI supporters to lay siege to Islamabad. You can see on one side of your screen, you can see how a sea of supporters have mobilized, and on the right side of your screens, how you can see PTI supporters crossing rivers to reach Islamabad. In fact, US State Department spokesperson Matthew Miller has called on the protesters to avoid taking out violent protests and has urged them to respect the Constitution. Listen in.
So in Pakistan and around the world, we support freedom of expression, peaceful assembly, and association. We call on protesters to demonstrate peacefully and refrain from violence. And at the same time, we call on Pakistani authorities to respect human rights and fundamental freedoms and to ensure respect for Pakistan's laws and constitution as they work to maintain law and order.
My colleague Samiksha is joining me live from our newsroom. Samiksha, the situation is very tense in Islamabad. In fact, reports have suggested that the army has been ordered shoot at sight. Tell us about what's happening on ground zero.
Well, that's right, Deepak. And the latest inputs that we are getting as of now is that 1 policeman has been killed and at least 60 supporters have been injured as they are trying to breach the barricades and reach Islamabad. The sources even tell us that Islamabad has turned into fortress, and thousands of supporters of Imran Khan have already breached the barricades and are planning to carry out a rally, a protest in Islamabad itself. In fact, just reading out that statement that's also come in from the US, who've not just asked the protesters of Imran Khan to not indulge in violent protest, but have also called on the Pakistan government, the Pakistan ISI, to allow a peaceful protest to take place. The statement that says that US is calling on the Pakistan authorities to respect human rights and fundamental freedoms. That being said, Deepak, important to also highlight here that it was on 13th of November when the PTI had said that it would be carrying out a protest march in Islamabad, after which there were clampdown orders. There were orders issued by the Pakistan government that it's going to be under strict lockdown, and there is going to be no movement whatsoever. But what we've seen in the last 24 hours is exactly opposite. The supporters of Imran Khan, who've mobilized in large numbers, they've turned Islamabad into a fortress. Details coming in that at least 60 of the supporters are already injured, and one of the security personnel has also been killed in these violent clashes between the supporters of Imran Khan and the police personnel, Deepak.
Right, Samiksha, many thanks for joining me with those details. It seems like Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif's attempts to stifle the protests have completely failed, as the protesters have breached the barricades and they've clashed